everyone, what's up? It's me, Micah, and welcome to my Feb Favorites video. If you have been on this channel for quite some time now, thank you so much for continuously supporting me on every video. But for those of you who are new here, you will find out that I do my favorites video quite differently. I'm sure you guys want to hop right into that, so let's get on with the video. I just want to share that I honestly feel like 2020 has come in waves. January felt like forever. It felt like it was never gonna end. There was one thing happening after another, but for Feb, I feel like it was such a roller coaster ride. Feb has taken me in and out of my comfort zone, but quite frankly, I would have to say that I'm very thankful for this experience because I get to share all of this to you guys. I'm gonna move forward to my first favorite. So one sleepless night, I was just randomly going through Spotify. There was this yellow thumbnail, I don't know what you call it, icon that said Big Life Devotional, and there was a pair of legs of a woman wearing boots, and the devotional was by Pamela. I clicked on it and I was instantly hooked by the devotional. Pamela has imparted so much faith and wisdom into me at the right time of my life, and I just really thank God for using that podcast to speak to me. I'm gonna link that down below if you guys are interested to listen, and I really do hope that you guys give it a listen one of these days. I finished a couple of that devotional episodes, but there was one that stood out to me the most. It was the story of Ruth from the Bible. If you guys don't know about that, I'm gonna give you a quick summary. So basically, Ruth lost her husband. Her mother-in-law Naomi was telling her to go back to her land, but she decided to stay with Naomi. They were actually both widows already at this point. They pretty much had nothing. I want to focus on that. Naomi and Ruth stayed together, but they had nothing but faith in the Lord. I mean, in my wildest imagination, they probably were just going by every day thinking, God, ikaw na bahala. Ikaw na bahala sa amin. Ikaw na magbahala magbigay ng food and all of our needs. One day, Ruth decided to go gleaning. If you guys don't know what gleaning is, it's when you go out to the field and get some leftover crops, if there are any. So Ruth got up in the morning, she got dressed, went out, and she didn't know that she stumbled upon the field of Boaz. He was one of the owners of that field, who later on became her husband, who will help turn her life around for the better, like a total 180-degree turn. And now you see, it sounds like any other success story, you know, but if you look at it, Ruth and Naomi, they both had completely zero, nada, nothing. But Ruth did not stay in a corner crying and begging God, God, give me this, I need this. God, I pity my life because I don't have any of the things that I need in front of me. No, that's not what she did. She got up, she went out, she started gleaning, even if she didn't know for certain that she was gonna get anything out of it. And now the key word in all of this is that she just stumbled upon the field of Boaz, who was later on going to help change her and Naomi's life. Now see, that's the thing. Sometimes we feel like God meets us in our peak or at the top of our success. Or when He meets us, we feel like it's this blinding light and it's going to be this huge revelation. But no, that's not the case for Ruth. Imagine, her life was completely changed by Boaz and she simply stumbled into his field. You know, sometimes God meets us when He sees that we continue to push forward with faith, with obedience, with perseverance and determination despite the obvious adversities of life. I want all of us to just keep pushing forward, to keep believing and keep having faith despite that we don't see the reward in front of our eyes. Don't just stand there or cry in a corner and wait for grace to fall on your lap. That's not gonna happen. Let's get up, let's get dressed and get out there and do what God has asked us to do. We'll never know when He will meet us or when He has something to reveal to us. We'll never know unless we go. Sometimes in life, we just stumble upon the most beautiful packages. All we have to do is go out there and get to what God has called us to do for that day. So I hope you guys learned something from that. But now we are gonna move forward to my favorite purchases of Feb 2020, starting with the Safeguard Natural Detox line. Now we have the pomegranate one, we have the tea tree one, and we also have the charcoal one. I'm gonna talk about each of these one by one, but I'm gonna mainly focus on the ones that I have tried, which is the pomegranate and as well as the charcoal. Now what I love about these products is that they just give you that detox spa feeling. I've been using the pomegranate one on my face every morning. I just absolutely love it because number one, it smells amazing. Number two, it makes my skin feel so clean and revitalized, but it does not strip me from my natural moisture, which is something that I look for. Now moving on to the third thing, one of the most important for me, to be honest. You can use it for your face and your body, and it is only less than 200 pesos. I mean, cleansers nowadays go for more than 1,000 pesos if you want the top of the line, maganda for your skin kind of cleanser. And to find a good quality facial and body cleanser in a bar soap that you can find in your local drugstore and your local grocery store is amazing. Now the pomegranate, the charcoal, and the tea tree, they will all help get rid of the dirt, the gunk, and all the bacteria from your face, but they still have different functions. I can vouch for the pomegranate one that it really does revitalize the skin. It gives you that natural looking glow afterwards. For the charcoal, this is what I've been using for my body. I'm surprised that it is very gentle for a charcoal soap. I have tried different charcoal soaps in the past and I find them to be quite aggressive and drying. Some of them even sting a bit, but then when I applied this on my skin, I left the bathroom smelling so great. Number one, I felt moisturized. If anything, my skin felt really good and plump. Now the tea tree one, I can't really speak so much for it because I have not tried this specific soap, but this one is more for skin relief. If you feel like your skin has been feeling dull and it really needs that oomph of relief, then I think that this is the soap for you. Just give it a try, guys. Trust me, give it a try. It's so good. You know, this video is definitely gonna be more of skincare products. Next up, we have another cleanser for the face, and it is this amazing face cleanser by Aesop. I'm putting this on my Feb favorites just because I noticed that it really gives me a natural feeling every time that I apply it on my face, if that even makes sense. This one naman, I use it at night. It's really good, especially when used with the cleansing brush, because feeling mo talaga nagpapa-facial ka, ganun. Again, no drastic changes on my face yet, but it's very gentle. Chill bird. Is it worth it for its price? I'm gonna get back to you guys on that. I got this for 1,400. Let's close it at 1,500. Really expensive and very different from the Safeguard one. Next skincare favorite naman is eye cream. And we have this Human Nature Sunflower Eye Cream. So basically it improves suppleness and helps relax the tired, puffy eyes. And I can really vouch for that. I received this about 2 weeks ago. And no, this is not sponsored by Human Nature, but when I got it, you can imagine my joy. I'm in love with eye creams. I love eye creams because my under eyes tend to get a little bit creasy throughout the day, especially if I put a lot of concealer of makeup on top of it. That is why I really pack on a lot of eye creams just so I know it is moisturized. So yeah, trust me when I tell you that you will enjoy this product. Another skincare favorite is this Bioscience Micellar Water. It's actually a bio water that has like anti-pollution properties, which is super cool. Now, I have had this for quite some time now, pero ngayon ko siya pinaka na-appreciate talaga. It's more of clean, it's straightforward, there are no pictures of any celebrities whatsoever, and I like that about it. I noticed that this specific micellar water has not caused me to break out whatsoever. I have a bunch of micellar waters naman na sobrang gusto ko. The micellar from Nivea, the Garnier one, but this one is also also really good and it's worth a try, especially since it does have anti-pollution properties and not a lot of micellar waters claim that they have that. Next naman is a hair care product na nakuha ko nung December pa pero pinaka na-appreciate ko siya nung Feb. So we have this Ouai hair care dry shampoo foam. I hope I'm saying that correctly. That's French, diba? Ouai. So it's a mousse. Like, it's a mousse. It's not like my... Ouch, 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 ouch. Wait lang guys, alam niyo yung parang sobrang nag-reach kayo from afar, tapos meron na mga dot sa mata niyo. That's what's happening to me right now. Anyway, the Ouai Mousse Dry Shampoo is not like this one kasi ito, this spray ito. Ito talaga, like literally, sorry about that. You put it on your hands and it looks like foam, and you know what? I'm just gonna demonstrate it para alam niyo pinagsasabi ko. Whee! There, that's what it looks like. Diba? Mukha siyang pang-shave. Rub it in together. Tapos nun, I put it on my hair to get rid of the oils. Or if tamad ako maligo that day, dry shampoo na lang. It's invisible. Like, that's it. Like, nothing... It's like nothing happened. And then my hair now smells so fresh. I remember when I used this in front of Adrian and he was like, grabe bango na buhok mo. I'm like, I didn't even have to wash it for it to smell good. Down to the last two products of this video, and they are makeup related. I know, right? Surprise, surprise. I actually still love makeup. Kanina, hindi ko sinabi yung Lippie of the day ko because I have been loving this Lippie, which I got just a few days ago. So it's called the Butter Lips Conditioning Color by In Her Element. I think this is a new line for them. It's in the shade Mayari. Guys, sobrang cute ng packaging niya first and foremost. I mean, just look at that. I super appreciate it. It's very minimalist, but at the same time, it's so eye-catching. Like, it makes you want to purchase the thing. And apart from that, it really stays on my lips for a long time, surprisingly. I'm wearing Mayari right now. It's super buttery smooth, you guys. Like, you literally just glide it on your lips. You don't even have to like lift it to go again. You just glide it. You just keep gliding it, if that makes sense. My last makeup favorite, since it's getting so hot, we have the Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer by Maybelline New York. I am in the shade 18 or light medium. A lot of influencers have been raving about this. It's definitely worth the hype. This can cover your imperfections, your scars, your freckles, your dark marks, your dark past, your horrible ex. I'm not gonna go there. After I apply it on my skin, you see there's also a wand. Sobrang bilis niya lang mablend and ang ganda-ganda ng coverage niya. Just enough to hide all your imperfections without making you look too cakey. Now, if you want the same coverage as this one, pero ang hanap mo is foundation and not concealer, then just get the Superstay foundation because yung coverage niya is literally the same. It has the same consistency, it has the same amount of coverage, but you get so much more product for just about the same price. Alright, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to do monthly favorites. I have been enjoying this and I think I actually want to do it every month. Let me know what you have been loving in Feb and I might just purchase it and try it myself. I really love hearing from you guys in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Also, please do give it a thumbs up, not thumbs down. Depends. I mean, it really depends upon you. So for today, you watched me, Micah Louisse, and I cannot wait to see you again. Bye, everybody!